sometimes, things from the outside may look like, you're moving fast, but when a man knows, he kind of knows, like, right. So I know for a fact that Khe was put into my life for a reason. I know that there's nobody else like you. You are an amazing friend. You are genuine. You only can pretend to be somebody for so long. But the truth eventually comes out, and you have been consistent. You have been kind. You have been sweet. I want to spend the rest of my life with you, And I don't feel like I'm rushing it. I feel like it's natural. So, honestly. Whoa.
Oh. Are you serious?
Say. YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Vick Reacts, bumping at you with a brand new video today. Hey man, we got a banger. Y'all know it's gonna be a banger. Just look at the screen. Hey, we got Mike and Khe Catch Up with Arlette Amuli, man. Look, if y'all don't know who these people is, they is the people that been going super viral for that Pop a Balloon. Mike and Khe is two contestants on there that matched up, and I guess she do a after date, after matchup show where she asked them questions about, you know what I'm saying, they got. So we finna tap in. I heard a lot about this video, man. Y'all know if y'all watch the intro that this is gonna be an OC video. So this is the OC video, man. Make sure to go down and like the video right now. Comment if you got anything to say to me or about the video. Subscribe if you're new and for the content, man. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Kind of to jump into, my favorite part of the segment. Since you guys matched, have you gone on a date?
Absolutely. Every day. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God, yes. Every day?
Every day.
Yeah, literally.
Well, we went out the first night of the show. And the plan was to meet up with some other people from the show and go to 1111.
Okay.
We pulled up to the club and it was kind of crowded. I kind of wanted to get to know more. That wasn't the environment to do that. And so Khe is cool enough to go with the plan B. We kind of went with the flow. And just ended up having a conversation in the car and making a plan for the next day.
Okay.
We talked for a while. And we really just hit it off. Like, it was just natural, real comfortable from the jump. And then next day, I'll let you tell her about the
let us
second
know.
experience.
Sure. Well, first I want to say that I came here intentionally wanting to, if I did match with someone, I made the time for it.
Good.
I intentionally made a later flight the next day to go back to home. So I just told him, I'm free all day tomorrow. Let me know what you want to do.
Yes,
so we had our plan. Energy. He was like, I want to see you first thing in the morning. I'm like, okay, cool. We're both morning people. So we met that morning and we got smoothies. And he took me to the river. What's the name of that river, babe?
Tempe Town Lakes.
Tempe Town Lakes.
She just called him babe. Oh yeah, they in there.
Something
Yeah, hanging out there, talking on the bench. And then we went to get some food at Chop.
Yeah, Chop.
Yeah, I love that place. I got some
good
healthy
stuff. Y'all talk about smoothies.
I know.
She mentioned on the show, she's serious about eating well.
Yeah, I see that.
And like I said, I had just finished my detox. I did a 30-day fruit only detox. So I was still on my health. Well, I'm always on my health click. So
yeah.
So that's what we did. And then after that, he dropped me off to do my interview with Driva, who's also on the show. Me and her are really cool.
Nice.
Yeah, we hung out there, and then he took me to the airport, and then that was that for our first day. It was beautiful.
Nice. Okay, and then after that first date, you went back to LA, that is, right? Okay.
Yeah, I did.
How was that with the community? I think we're the same time right now, right?
Yeah, it's the same time zone.
So no time zone difference.
So she had to fly back. I took her to the airport and we made a plan. I actually already had, I'm an actor, so I was shooting in that area already. I was planning on being in town a few days, so I actually flew to California. We met up and we've kind of been inseparable since then, to be honest. Just in Cali, enjoying ourselves, vibing, hanging out.
So you've been in Cali this whole time?
Yeah. Wow. Every day.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Hey, that's OC. But I ain't gonna lie though, it makes sense though, because the way that he went about the situation, you know what I'm saying? He immediately got the match. He immediately went to town on her, you know what I'm saying? Look, what we gonna do? We gonna link up tonight? They linked up that night. It was super crowded. It wasn't It wasn't a space. He was trying to get to know her. He brought her to the car, had a car conversation, got to know her in the car. And then before he left, he cemented the next day. He cemented the next day by saying, what are we going to do tomorrow? Boom. Now you win the door for the next day. You know what I'm saying? Every time you leave a date with a female, bro, you should be trying to cement the next date. That's if you really trying to be with her type shit. You got to cement the next date, and that's what he doing, man. He trying to be with her for real. We going to see what's going on, though. So far, I look a little,
Okay. Let me not. All right. So once you went out to Cali, that was how soon after?
Literally, it was like a day or two.
Like 2-3 days, maybe.
Yeah, he was serious. He was like, I need to come see you. Like,
Oh my
ASAP. I was like, okay, come see me then. That's the energy I like.
Yes.
That's how I knew he was serious.
hey, the picture is OZ.
So
to come all the way out here?
Exactly. So before he had went
Not
out
the
there, were you guys
video.
like FaceTiming, calling, texting, like how
Oh
was
my
it?
God.
Like, did you guys
Calling,
use that plan?
texting, all that. Yeah.
Texting, calling, you know.
Everything that we could do. That we,
2024
weren't
it's
there.
easier to kind of like
Right,
handle a
communicate.
long distance situation.
Yeah.
But I knew Cali's right next door anyway,
is.
but I knew my plan was California and it worked out.
Worked out, yeah. So Mike, you went out to LA like pretty quickly, like within 3 days. Did you already have a spot out there, or how did that go about? Like, how was the living situation?
Yeah, so I'm from Newark, New Jersey, but my mom, she's actually from Riverside, California, and living in Indio, California. So I already had family in California. My brother, he lives in LA. So, I mean, California is where people go in my industry to, make moves and network and stuff like that. Right. So Cali's been my stomping ground since about 2016.
Got
so
it, okay.
Her saying, LA was like, all right, that's like saying
second home.
right next
It
door.
made sense.
Okay.
It wasn't a big decision, so that's why it didn't take a lot of time. So,
Nice. Okay. Now, since you've been in LA, like, what are some things you guys have gone into? What have you guys done?
We've been to the beach. That's one of our favorite things to do. He knows I love going to the water, so he took me to the beach. My first time going to Santa Monica Beach. What else have we done? We work out together. Go to the movies, dinner, of course. Done a little bit of traveling. Went to Malibu. That was fun. We do everything together. Swimming, I don't know. Babe, what else did we do?
What else do you guys get into?
I mean, she also attended one of my shows that I've had,
Yes.
Section 14. It's a play that we filmed in Palm Springs. It's about the survivors, like Black and brown families who were forcibly removed from their homes, and we just kind of devised a piece to kind of express, the emotions and the seriousness of some of the secrets of Palm Springs. People think luxury resorts and stuff that, but they have a dark past as well, dealing with racism and and just justice and treating people like human beings.
Yeah. So you said that was a play?
That was a play that we filmed it was 2 weekends at the end of June. We had about 6 shows, and she was at every single show. So
Sure was.
Hey, that's a real one. I ain't gonna lie.
support at every single show. So that showed me a lot, man. That meant a lot to me. For her to come out and just be there for me. I appreciate things like that.
Yeah, that's a real one, man. Everybody be talking about the Papa Balloon show, like, why do men keep going on there and getting embarrassed? Because you could actually find a female that you could fuck with, because the females, just some females up there that genuine too. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't make a whole basis off of just one dude or 2 dudes going up there and getting dubbed immediately. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how the world is, bro. The world gonna dub you. You know what I'm saying? Just because the world dubbing you don't mean it's not that one person out there that's gonna fuck with you all the way through. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely take your chances, bro. These days, it's the hardest times to actually try to get to know somebody because of all the outside influences we got. So if you could actually be able to get in somebody's face and be able to talk to them and get to know them without all the extra necessity, all the extra bullshit going on, shit, take that chance, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you ready for it. Thanks.
Well, he's talented, so it was nothing for me. I love seeing him on stage. And, he... one good thing about the show is it was like his original poem, like his original work. So it made it even more special. And he opened up the show every night. Wow. So I don't know. I love being there for him.
That's amazing. And now,
Really?
So now that you guys are a lot closer, you know, in the same state now, all of that stuff, like, how's the communication been going? It sounds like you guys are doing really good.
The communication is pretty much we face to face, so we just communicate.
Period.
Like we like, I think coming on the show, we both had done the work prior to being on the show. Like I want to express this, like how serious I took the show, as far as like being open to love. That's what the name of the show is, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like I wouldn't come on there to play any games. I did the work on myself. I met Khe. I felt like she did the work on herself as well. And then so us aligning, things just kind of flow naturally, you know?
Yeah.
Everything that we do doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel like any pressure. It's kind of just organic. Like, she's such a dope individual, and I just appreciate having her as a friend in general. I mean, so.
Thank you, babe.
Okay, so any final thoughts from, you know, Khe, let's start with you. What are some final thoughts, you know, anything from your experience, for meeting Mike, whatever it may be?
Well, first of all, I just want to say thank you and your lovely husband, Mr. BM, for bringing me onto the show.
Yeah.
Even before I applied for the show, I said a quick prayer to myself. For some reason, it felt right to do. So I was just finishing watching an episode. Something was like, apply. And I said a prayer. I applied. And then couple hours later, BM called me like, hey, you know, asking me questions, prepping me for the show, telling me like you were interested in having you. I was like, okay, God, I see what you're doing. and I had already had plans to move to California. I'm from Texas, Dallas, Texas. So it was like perfect. It's like, I'm gonna get to California, and I'll go to Arizona, do the show. Like, I don't know, it was amazing.
It just worked out.
Everything is working out how it's supposed to be. Yeah. And like he said, we did the work before we got on the show. The work to me means like getting to know myself better, fasting, doing my detoxes, lots of prayer, lots of journaling about the type of man I want, the type of husband that I want. Yeah. And I even shared those things with him. Like, he saw the date that I wrote everything, and like, he aligns with everything that I want in a man and a husband. So it's just been a beautiful, divine journey. And I'm just grateful for the show and the opportunity. And Mike.
Thank you for coming on. Like,
hey,
you
that's
guys
a
were
real
just
one for
absolutely amazing.
lie.
Okay, and like, what about for you, Mike? Any final thoughts?
First, I'd like to start with, I have worked on a project. My cousin was killed in 2018 by law enforcement in Newark, New Jersey. So I wrote a book dedicating that to him, because it means a lot. And I went through a lot. I went through a lot of a dark, you know, I spent a lot of time in the dark, you know, just trying to put the pieces back together from that. So the book is a big dedication that he was my best friend, literally. So there was a void there that I feel like, you know, was missing. So I just had to do the work. And I feel like God puts people in your life for a reason when you need them the most, right? So I prayed, I mean, I set the intentions, and, you know, on the show I said that I know what the truth is, right? And the truth is that God is love, right? And it's about loving yourself first, loving the people that he puts into your life and the people around you. And, you know, when you know the truth, you know that God is speaking to you. And you have to kind of just follow his lead and not wait for certain things. So, you know, sometimes, you know, things from the outside may look like, you know, you're moving fast, but when a man knows, he kind of knows, like, you know, so I know for a fact that Khe was put into my life for a reason. I know that there's nobody else like you. You are an amazing friend. You are genuine. You only can pretend to be somebody for so long. But the truth eventually comes out, and you have been consistent. You have been kind. You have been sweet. I want to spend the rest of my life with you, you know? And I don't feel like I'm rushing it. I feel like it's natural. So, I mean, honestly.
Oh.
Are you serious?
Say it.
Nicole, I love you deeply, man. And we are moving at our own pace, regardless of anybody else's opinion. You are a special woman, man.
On the show?
Knows, he knows. And I believe from
the proposal on the show
that you are my person, my best friend, the person I'm supposed to spend the rest of my life with, and just have a good time, man. We just enjoy this ride together, man. So will you do me the honor and be my wife.
Yes, of course.
I can't lie to the clap for it, but I love to see black love. And look,
Crying.
you know what I'm saying? Even me, myself, I feel like she genuine and she real. So that's not a bad take, man. That's not a bad take for sure. But they definitely need to come back, you know what I'm saying, in like 2 years and see how that's going, though. You know what I'm saying? A year from now, really 6 months, because most marriages really end within the first 6 months. So 6 months later, man, see what it's looking like.
That's how it is.
I don't sweat.
Y'all.
That shit crazy.
Oh, baby.
Congratulations.
I'm glad y'all congratulating him. Don't congratulate him. That's all the real females out here. Congratulate her because she was able to get her.
Sweating.
For real. That shit crazy. Everybody hugging everybody. I ain't gonna lie, moments like that, happiness do be in the air. You know what I'm saying? That's big dog move, bro. That's big dog move. I ain't gonna lie, that's big dog move.
I feel the girl's hot. Oh my gosh. Oh, he going full on me. Oh, let me get out of this shot.
She sweating and shit. Look, she sweating like a motherfucker. You see her back? She sweating like a hoe. Hey, that shit OC. I ain't gonna lie, that's an OC move. Fool. Sheesh. Hey.
So I just want to say that we did not expect that at all.
Oh, that's her man, bro. Look, the whole time I'm like, bro, does she got a man? She do. It's her man. Okay.
Came out of nowhere. I was over there, recording, and I'm like, is this really happening? Like, I'm trying to adjust the cameras and everything. You just blew us all away. Everybody in the studio is absolutely speechless right now.
Shit, me too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was not expecting that. My homeboy told me to watch this video, react to it, but I did not expect for it to be OZ. Not the proposal on a camera. Hey, that boy in love, that motherfucker. Hey, I love to see it, though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I love to see it. It's good to see some positivity out this motherfucker sometimes, bro, because everything damn near be negative. It always be back and forth, arguing, bittering. Man, you know what I'm saying? We just gotta hope and pray that the brother actually chose the right one and she ain't just putting a shield up, because I don't really know how long they been talking, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, if y'all like this video, y'all gonna like this video right here. But if not, click right here or click right here. You got 3 options, bro. You gotta click one. But if not, man, go ahead and just subscribe before you leave the channel, man. Check out the Twitch, check out the Instagram. Before y'all leave out, man, it's been your boy Vick Reacts. Peace.